Hey, what's going on, everybody? BDF44 coming at you with another video. Jerry West is claiming that the Lakers have revoked his lifetime season tickets. Um, he's not happy about it. I don't know, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'm looking at this correctly because my most recent memory of Jerry West has always been him throwing shade at our team and talking down about our team and going about how bad whatever he feels about our team. He gave us many, many years. You know what I mean? Won a championship with us, went to a trillion finals, lost to the Celtics a million times. But he was the guy. You know, he was the main guy for a lot of years, and that counts for something. The logo, all that great stuff. But I think whatever happened behind the scenes was probably nasty. It probably wasn't a good look, whatever it was. And I don't think Jerry West probably is telling both sides of the story. I don't think he's telling us everything that there is to know. And I'm willing to bet that the Lakers have a pretty good reason for feeling that angry. I don't know if that's the image they want to show. I don't know when this happened. I didn't look at the story. I'm just listening to people talk about it. So I'm kind of coming at it from a perspective of ignorance. Um, I would love to see them get that right, though. Give him back his season tickets. That is not something that should be um, conditional, I guess you can say. When you're especially if it was given to him by Dr. Bus, I don't think anybody else should be snatching that from him. Now on the flip side, do we really want him having so much access to our team with him being an enemy of ours? He works for the Clippers. He's strategizing for the Clippers. His focus is the Clippers. His heart is on the Clippers, and he really doesn't have any ties to the franchise, from what I know to it to be. So, on one hand, you may feel better about him not necessarily getting the extra perks of being a Laker, but at the end of the day, he spent his entire career playing for the purple and gold. He got us to the finals a bunch of times. As I said, he did win an NBA championship, and you want to see the Lakers treat their older legends and everybody, all their legends, great. You don't want to be the Knicks. You know what I mean? They're kicking Oakley out, making Ewing feel like he's not welcome, stuff like that. You don't want that. And so I would like to see Jeannie Buss just get that right, even if you got beef, even if it's a situation where it's not looking good for the photo ops. Since we're so focused on ops, from what I understand, optics rather, give the op his tickets back. That would be what I would suggest. Just give him his tickets back. Don't be petty with the old man. Um, treat him like he's done something here. You know what I mean? That's the right way to go. Now, if there's something to tell from the Laker point of view, I'd imagine Jeannie's not going to say anything. That's not how we roll as a franchise. It's not going to be any bad mouthing of him. And you would like to think he'd stop bad mouthing us, but apparently he's always got us in his mouth. And Laker fans are, a lot of Laker fans feel like me, man. I don't really have much of a heart for Jerry West right now. He really has been an op for a while. He really does talk bad about us a lot. I do remember him being the guy that drafted Kobe, guy that got us Shaq. He was an excellent GM, and I would have loved to seen him stay the GM here. But it didn't work out that way. And that was the end of it, I remember a very distinctive conversation that was had a long time ago about how he did not want to be the Lakers president or what have you, because he couldn't stand to watch the games because they made him feel nerve-wracking. It made him feel uncomfortable mentally watching the games. It became too stressful, I guess is what the word I'm looking for. And that's cool, but then he turns around and goes with the Clippers. So, man, look, Jerry, you are a Clipper guy. You got season tickets to the Clippers. You're getting checks from the Clippers. That's your spot, man. And everything that has to do with us is the past. And if you had a whole lot of love for us, then you would say good things about us when spoken to, not bad. Throwing dirt on the franchise now because you didn't get season tickets or whatever, or they were revoked. I don't know how that really makes anybody feel. I'm not sure how to look at that. But at the end of the day, you would just like our legends to have a better relationship with the franchise. And at the end of the day, every other legend does. You're the only one that doesn't have a good relationship with us. So let that be for what it's worth. Whatever's going on behind the scenes is obviously above our pay grade and understanding. But I would ultimately like to see Jeannie just give him his crap back so he can shut up. Truly. And remember, he's a Clipper guy. So whatever he got to say, we don't care, bro. You should have went somewhere else. That's really how I feel. You want to know how I really feel, Jerry? You should not have signed with them. There's two places you shouldn't go if you're a Laker guy. The Clippers and the Celtics. You don't do that to us. And he did it And he did it to jab at the franchise, I'd imagine. So get what you get. That's my personal feeling. But for the face of Genie and otherwise keeping our good name, give him back what he wants. BDF 44.